Everyone's talking about XRP, but no one's telling you the full story. The SEC case? It could end tomorrow or have already ended depending on when you're watching. ETFs? Over 10 major firms are lined up, and Ripple just dropped $1.25 billion to buy Wall Street's favorite prime broker. But that's just the surface. Behind the scenes, global liquidity is pumping, China's printing like crazy, and Bitcoin is quietly syncing up with macro forces. Now, XRP is breaking out of its falling wedge, and the chart targets? You'll see it with your own eyes. In this video, I'm connecting all the dots, the tech, the trend lines, and the trillions flowing through the system. If you're serious about catching this next leg up, stick around, and don't miss the hidden DeFi opportunity waiting at the end. XRP is on the move, but it's not because of what most think. China's M2 money supply is exploding. At over $44 trillion, it's nearly double that of the United States. And historically, every global liquidity wave starts in China and then the West follows. When China prints, risk assets pump. That includes Bitcoin, altcoins, and yes, XRP. But here's where it gets deeper. Bitcoin and global M2 are in perfect sync. Why? Because Bitcoin is a leverage bet on liquidity. And now, global M2 is trending upward again, fueled by money printing. So, what do you think happens next? A second chart for Miles shows a 12-week lead correlation between M2 and Bitcoin. It's scary accurate. According to that model, Bitcoin bottomed. And if the pattern repeats, XRP's turn is coming fast. Then there's Kyle's post. Bitcoin just saw $240 million in losses in 6 hours, one of the biggest flushes this cycle. But here's the kicker. Each drop hurts less. Sellers are getting weaker. By pressure is stealth climbing. We may be sitting at the final accumulation phase before liftoff. And XRP is playing catch-up. Let's talk about the chart. This is the XRP USD daily. Price is sitting around $2.10. It's been trapped inside a descending wedge for months, but now it's breaking out. We've reclaimed key Fibonacci levels at $1.94, and now we are flirting with a resistance at $2.14. Next up, $2.47, and the juicy extension at $3.84. That's the technical target. Even the Harsi Heikin-Ashi RSI is flipping bullish. We're climbing from the oversold zone. Now, combine this with the macro liquidity pump. You're not early, but you're also not late. Jack the Rippler is sounding the alarms. Rumors. The SEC versus Ripple case could end tomorrow. And it's not just Twitter noise. He cited pro-XRP lawyer Fred Rispoli, who said something major is happening on or before April 16th. Whether it's a filing or a final settlement, the outcome is clear. The XRP legal cloud might finally be gone. For years, this case has been XRP's biggest weight. Remove it and watch how fast things can run, especially with what's coming next. Let's talk about real-world adoption. Ripple just acquired Hidden Road for $1.25 billion. What is it? Only one of the most trusted prime brokers on the planet, used by hedge funds, OTC desks, and market makers. They settle $3 trillion per year for 300-plus financial institutions. Here's why it matters. Hidden Road will now use XRPL to settle trades, bypassing traditional rails. They'll also use RLUSD as collateral for crypto and traditional trades. This isn't hype. This is infrastructure. XRP isn't just another altcoin. It's a protocol being used to power global financial rails right now. Let's add gasoline to the fire. XRP is now the #1 altcoin with the most ETF applications. Firms like Bitwise, Grayscale, ProShares, WisdomTree, all filed for XRP ETFs. Even Franklin Templeton and Hashdex are in the mix. The SEC ruling will act as a gatekeeper. If approved, you're looking at massive inflows from institutions. And retail? They'll FOMO in, just like they did with Bitcoin in early 2024. All right, pause for a second. You've seen how macro liquidity, ETFs, court cases, and breakout charts are all converging. But here's the truth most won't tell you. Buying isn't enough. You need to know how to extract yield, farm airdrops, and build passive income with your crypto. That's why I wrote DeFi Financial Freedom, the ultimate beginner's guide. It's just $4.99 and packed with actionable strategies for staking, yield farming, and securing your wallet. Even if you're new to DeFi, I break it down step by step. Link in the pinned comment. If you've made it this far into the video, you're the kind of investor who deserves it. Now zoom out with me. Look at this halving chart from the Rational Root. Every single time, post-halving Bitcoin rips. And what happens after Bitcoin runs? Altcoins always follow. XRP has been lagging, but everything's aligning for it to lead this time. Don't bet against the cycle. So let's recap. Global liquidity is rising, BTC is recovering, and XRP follows. XRP broke out technically. SEC ruling could drop any moment. Ripple just bought a Wall Street giant. ETF filings are stacking up. This isn't hopium. It's convergence. You don't need to gamble. You need to be early and prepared. Smash that like if this video helped you see the bigger picture. Drop your XRP price target in the comments and hit subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Oh, and check out my last video on render. The AI narrative is heating up, and that chart is fire. Let's ride this bull wave together. See you tomorrow.